Hello everyone, welcome to today's session of Crowd1 as an introduction into the company that I think can change the whole economy, not just for you and me in our microeconomies, but for South Africa as a whole, put this whole country back on its feet from a financial perspective, and also change the face of Africa as far as economy is concerned, in my opinion. Now, Crowd1, or better known as ICT, Impact Crowd Technology, that will be the entity that will go to the stock exchange one day, as that's the ambition of the CEO to do a listing within the first 3 to 4 years as the thing is rolling out. So guys, here's a bit of the vision and the mission, etc. Now, what makes Crowd1 pretty unique, is that the fact that we don't have any R&D or production obligations. We have no physical stock or products to sell. Hallelujah for that. We're also not a financial risk associated with many ventures. We don't sit with any of that because the reality is it's a lean and mean company. Some of the companies that play in the MLM space have literally up to 3,500, 4,000 employees because they deal with physical products, logistics, shipping, etc. All the associated issues with all of that, delivery on schedule, etc., etc. We have none of that because we live in what's called the gig economy. It's an electronic environment on the internet for internet companies. So believe it or not, but every single day there must be hundreds, if not thousands, of apps that go live. The sad part of that reality is most of them will never see the light of day. Why? Because nobody knows about them, guys. Nobody knows where to go and look for them or what to look for, especially if it's a new thing in a new sector, etc. So this has been the issue for many, many online companies or people that play in the online space. Now, if you've got a physical company, like for instance a casino, by example, you can imagine how hard it is for those guys in this economy to attract people to them. Pensioners get messages every 5 minutes, come for pensioner special on a Wednesday. You get a hamburger and a couple of free gambling chips, etc. Anything to entice you to get in there. They make use of physical billboards, television ads, printed media. The online environment doesn't have any of that. So you can imagine how hard it is for them to then get their products known. So typically these companies are driven by engineers, very, very clever geeks that can make software sing and dance if needed, but their marketing skills, quite frankly, sucks. There's no other way to nicely describe that. Now that opens the opportunity for you and me with Crowd1 to come into a space that's untapped at the moment. Very few people understand the space. That's why the first knee-jerk reaction when you explain Crowd1 to somebody, whether it's family, friends, or strangers, first knee-jerk reaction, ooh, it's too good to be true, it must be a pyramid or a Ponzi. Guys, there's none of that nonsense here. The point is you need to understand this gig economy to make money out of it. Now, how does the gig economy touch you and me physically every single day? I'll tell you why. Out of your house and my house right now, or your kids' homes or your grandkids' homes, they are bleeding cash. For people in those homes, typically the kids, playing games every single day of the week. Every hour of the day, every minute of the hour. Now during lockdown, I don't know if you saw those two little reports before I started the video, where out of Japan and also out of other economies, the gaming environment at the moment with lockdown has reached levels never ever seen on planet Earth because of boredom. People are locked down. There's basically a prison sentence. Yeah, by us, we're still fortunate. We have some yards, some grass, some trees, whatever. When you're stuck in nothing more than a pigeonhole in places like Italy or Spain, most part of Europe, you've got a front door, you don't even have side windows, and you've got a other little balcony that you can hardly breathe on, or you just have a door or window that opens up onto the other side of the street. It's basically a jail cell. So people are bored, and that's why at the moment, for the last 2 weeks, since 2 Wednesdays back, we have not onboarded less than 42,000 people per day. Every single day, we are breaking record after record. For today, we're standing so far on 55,913 people that have joined this business on any average Tuesday. Average might not be that average with the lockdown scenario, but the point is, show me any other company that is joining more than 40, 50,000 people a day in this economy. the worst economy the world has ever seen, and we can join that business instantaneously. There is nothing else, guys. This is it. So we're basically upsetting every single aspect of marketing, distribution, etc. for the online people. Now today, another historic milestone. 5.5 million people reached a couple of hours ago. Folks, you are either in this business or you're not. But one thing I can tell you, you can't make money standing on the quay while the ship is departing. You need to be in that boat. So this is the CEO, Johan Staal van Holstein. As you can see, he created Impact Crowd Technology, moved all the bank accounts that made everybody nervous that were in Dubai, moved them all to Madrid in Spain. That's where the head office is now. He moved the head office out of Stockholm in Sweden down to Madrid. There's already 2 regional offices opened up. If it wasn't for the virus, there would be way more. Here's a little bit of the list. The good news, South Africa, Sandton, we've got our own office right here in country. Manila is also open in the Philippines. So folks, presently we've got a presence in 177 plus countries, and just rolling out literally day after day, more and more and more. So if these guys wanted to steal our money, they're running out of countries to hide in, guys. That's the good news. You don't prepare a company for the listing with offices in Spain, tax numbers, the whole lot. And by the by, I'll show you a little bit later on the system where you can go into ICT's website and you can go and read all about the directors. Now, if there is something you want to Google, spend your time Google positive things. Google this man's history. There's his name. There's something to behold. So if you have to sum up in a 1-sentence nutshell what it is that we do, Crowd1 is simply an online crowd marketing and networking company. We are not associated to gaming and gambling, so we don't need those licenses or anything. However, the first 2 companies that came to us for taking their products, or rather their affiliate partners' products, to the world, to 177 countries, those companies are in the gaming and the gambling space. So because we're doing the marketing, of course, if we increase the traffic, so basically through customer acquisition, that's what we do. We're increasing the amount of people that can possibly engage with those products. So if you could call this whole business a digital library, today the first book in the library is an online gambling book. The second book is the gaming book, the games you guys play on your phones. One day there'll be lots of other books. Now today, if you belong to a music club or a movie club or a book club and you recommend something to someone, the only thing you get is a kick in the asteroids. That's it. So going forward, because of the time we all spend on our phones, some of you spend 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% of your day on your phone, and it's only costing you money in airtime and data. Why not turn your phone into an ATM with the ability to earn you money if that's the amount of time you spend on it? So the system that Crowd1 created can run on nothing more than a smartphone. It's called the 5-minute business, and it's slowly but surely becoming the 1-minute business. To allow you and me, when we do these referrals of something we enjoy, or a product or a service or whatever, that you and I can actually tap an income out of that referral. That's Crowd1. Yes, obviously we need to grow business through growing the database of people, and there's a whole bunch of bonuses associated to that, but that's exactly what the word says, bonuses. It's not the core income of the company. The core income only started a couple of days ago, which gives us access to a proper annuity or residual income model based on those companies that come on board. Now, the good news at the moment, the companies are starting to queue up, guys. So I'm not sure what that's about. Let me get rid of that. So the long and short, if you look at the amount of people, this was the first birthday party celebrated in Durban's ICC in the beginning of January. The previous meeting in South Africa, where all the whole board of directors were present as well, was during the office launch at Gallagher Estate. That was in November, around 7,000 people. I've already been present on the boat cruise where the company was launched last year, as well as the first company of Fieldgo, where they launched their products and their training was done. That was during October last year in the Mediterranean. That was for this company over here, Filgo. Now, 2 weeks ago, we would have been on the second cruise, but thanks to the virus, that's been postponed. For this company, Mixter's training, because Mixter is going live in the second half of the year, and the products are being launched from September onwards. So the question, how do everybody make money? Where does this money come from that's getting the whole world as excited as they are to sign up over 50,000 people a day? So Filgo, as the name suggests, is an affiliate partner for online gambling companies. So basically, they go to these software companies, these geeks that write software for your traditional casino games like poker and blackjack and roulette and all that sort of thing. Then you also get the discipline of sports betting. Now, that is huge. To give you an idea how big sports betting is, sports betting, South Africa as a sports betting house is bigger than Nigeria as a sports betting house, although we are not even a quarter of their population. That just puts things into perspective of how much money on a daily basis is blown on sports betting. So whether you are like this or not, whether it appeals to you or not, whether it's against your religion or not, is all irrelevant. Tonight, without being a gamer or a gambler, you can tap into that industry and earn an income. Richard Branson from Virgin doesn't fly the planes, he's a shareholder. He doesn't train in the gyms, he's a shareholder. So you can also, from that perspective, becoming a member of Crowd1, get yourself into this crowd community that can not just for these two companies, but one day for hundreds, if not thousands of companies, with either hundreds or thousands of products, tap into those income streams without physically participating in it yourself. So Filgo allows you and me, through Crowd1's unique website, where we can tap into basically just doing influencer marketing, pointing people into a direction where they can go and gamble and can go and play. Now, from those profits, the commissions that comes out in a healthy euro format. So if you're living in South Africa, a la junk status South Africa, where the exchange rate is almost 20 Rand again today, the point is you can get 20 times the income than what these guys with their own system can get in Europe. So the long and short, money comes out. Crowd1 retains only 20% of that money to do the running costs, provide the engineers with a salary, look after the system, the security, etc., etc. 80% of the income comes to you and me. 40% taps into the residual income bonuses for doing our job as marketing companies, doing customer acquisition. 40% comes to you and me in the form of an internal share value called Crowd Rewards. So these rewards, very simply, the more you have, the more you will earn in the quarterly payouts from the dividends of the profits of these companies if we did increase those products, or profits at least. That's from all over the world. Like I say, we're in the infancy stage. A lot of people had a lot to say about Crowd1, but one by one they're being baptized. One by one they're being silenced as they hit milestone after milestone after milestone. So let's talk about the bonuses for a minute. So obviously one of the core functions that we do as the marketing company is to grow the possible databases of players, or then rather maybe participants. So these packages are called education packages, because you can actually, through self-education on the system live, you can go and see how to make money, how to spend money, so that the thing becomes worthwhile for you. Now, the long and short, a white package is also the entry-level buy-in package. For 2,000 Rand once off, you get yourself into this business. You'll see the prices in a minute. But for 6,000 Rand on a black package, that offers you more Crowd1 rewards. Furthermore, the gold package for 16,000 Rand offers you even more rewards, and obviously the titanium for 50,000 gives you the most rewards under normal circumstances. Now, because of all these cancellations of live events around the world, Crowd1 has resorted to online events. The first online event was a couple of weeks ago. The long and short of it, the second online event, please diarize the 6th of June. It will be the first time we're going to do a world recognition event, followed by the 6th of July for the next event. You see, there would have been events in Thailand a couple of weeks ago. So because of the virus, we decided to go online. They broadcast out of the old Star Wars sound studios, which no other company has thought of once again. We're the first ones to do that. And we also broke the record for then having the most people attend an online event globally. Now, this is also just getting bigger and bigger. The 6th of June event, because there was supposed to be a live event in Macau in Hong Kong, got cancelled with the virus, so we're having it online. Now, an interesting one. The 6th of July, there would have been the biggest live event in South Africa to date for any company. Soccer City was booked out, I think paid for as well, so it will probably just be moved on the 27th of June. Now, the sad part of Soccer City, it only takes 90,000 people. There are already over 1.5 million South Africans in this business. 1.5 million South Africans are tapping an income from an international arena from 177 countries for any person either placing a bet, buying a ticket, or doing a game download. No one has ever seen that before. Now, it's a pity that event got cancelled, but the point is, that's why there's an event on the 6th of July that you guys can watch online once again, while other companies are sitting snoozing, wondering what's hit them with the virus. So, for this particular bonus, every person that buys a package underneath you, you can earn up to 3.6 euro. Now, admittedly, if you live in Europe, that doesn't blow your hair back, but this is not Europe, it's South Africa. So 3.6 times 20 Rand to the exchange rate is the best part of 70 Rand. There's not one person watching this tonight that's going to give any car guard 70 bucks. I could promise you that. Why not? Not because you're cheapskates, because it's real money, guys. That's why. In this economy, every cent counts. Believe you me, we don't know what's waiting for us. Then on top of that, every time you match one person in one of the legs under you or somebody else, you could earn up to 36 euro. Or as you can see, depending on the package of the person, up to 900 euro, guys. Now take any one of these totals here, 36, 108, 288, 900 euro, and times that by the exchange rate of 20 Rand to the euro. That is becoming ridiculous money. That is why people queue up. If you look at this, if that's you, when you join the business, you're expected to start 2 legs of people, a left leg and a right leg underneath you. So this is called a 1-to-1 ratio. So you sign up your dad, you get 90 points for a white package. If he buys a white package, you get 270 for a black package, 750 for gold, and a whopping 2,250 for a titanium package. You sign up your mom on this side, in this case also white package, also 90 points. Now this is called a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you want to see how much money you make, you simply take away those zeros. 9 plus 9 is 18 euro in your pocket. Sign up your sister, white package, 90 points. Your brother, white package, 90 points. 9 plus 9, there's another 18 euros in your pocket. So you carry on. But Crowd1 takes it a step further. They pay you also for a 1-to-2 ratio. So in other words, sign up one person in your one leg and 2 people in your other leg. Look what happens. 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27 euro. Whether you signed up these 2 people or whether you only signed up that lady and she signed up this person, that still comes to you. Now, to make things more interesting, it goes down to a 1-to-3 ratio. You sign up your dad, your mom signs up a neighbor and a neighbor's wife. Suddenly, 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 36 euro in your pocket. Everybody benefits, guys. There's no other company with a 1-to-3 ratio to start off with, for those of you who know multi-level marketing businesses. Now, just a point, we are not a multi-level marketing company. While I'm on the point, we're also not a financial company. So we don't need any FSB licensing or anything like that. We are also not a gambling company, and nor are a Philgo or Mixter. The companies they represent are the gambling companies who need the licenses. We do marketing, guys. We like the billboard next to the highway. The only difference is we are better than the billboard because we do word of mouth marketing. And that's why it's called influencer marketing or affiliate marketing. There's nothing that beats word of mouth marketing, especially on top of social media platforms. If you look at the virus, not even the TV channels could cover the virus as well as WhatsApp and word of mouth. We covered the globe 20 times by the time the TV channels arrived for the broadcast. That's how effective this word of mouth marketing is. Only difference is now you're doing it for free. Here you're doing it and you're getting paid. So, I don't know if you heard that, but that just means payday. Somebody else somewhere joined the business, and that's how it goes, 24/7. It's just more ridiculous by the minute. So long and short, if you look at this chart over here, this is called the matching bonus. Now this explains to you that you, at the moment, don't need any more than 20 personally introduced people. That's the maximum amount of people to get to the top of this bonus, earn 50% across your own type of package, whatever color package you have. So the higher you upgrade, or from the onset, simply buy in on, the more you benefit. Now the reality around this is, it might be 20 people now. When the third company comes on board, it might be 25. We don't know. But the point is, I can guarantee you that on your cell phone, under your contact list, under A on your contact list, that every single person, not just 20, can do with a euro income in this economy right now. All you got to do is ask them if they want a euro economy. So put your pride in your pocket. Those people will thank you later, believe me. Because if you think it's bad with the virus, you ain't seen anything yet. Wait till junk status sets in properly in this country. It will make the virus look like a kindergarten toy box, little toy. Folks, we are in deep trouble financially, not just South Africa, but the whole economy globally. Get yourselves into this opportunity that can generate a euro income for you and your family that are unmatched with anything else you've ever seen. This is very complicated tonight if you're seeing it for the first time. You don't know what's going on. Forget how it works. You can sort that out as we go along. But get yourselves and your families into this business that can give you these options. If you are scared you're going to lose your money, well then look at this bonus. This bonus's name is a fear of loss bonus because everybody's scared of losing their money, their hard-earned cash. So folks, I already told you it costs 2,000 Rand to join this business. That's 99 euros. So if you could consider 2,000 Rand risk, because any business has got risk versus reward. When you put your 99 euro on the table here, Crowd1's risk on you is way bigger than your 99 euro. It's 3,000 euro. They will put 3,000 euro next to you on the table. You can keep all 3,000 euro. This is the recipe. If within your first 2 weeks, you can sign up 4 titanium members under you. 3,000 euros is yours as a bonus, even if you only signed up on a white package of 99 euro. Now, 3,000 Rand, 3,000 euro is not to be smirked at. That's over 60,000 Rand as a bonus. If you only get to sign up 4 gold packages in those 14 days, you can keep 1,000 euro of the 3,000 on the table. If you only manage to sign up 4 black packages, you can keep 375 euro of that 3,000 euro. And only if you sign up 4 white packages. Guys, that's your wife, your husband, your kids, your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your friend, your colleague at work. You can, for your 99 euro, you'll receive 125 euros in return in your first 2 weeks. You are profitable. Your risk has disappeared. There should be no more fear of losing anything because you can never ever come back and tell us that you've lost money again, because then you'd be lying. All you have to do is follow the recipe. Paint by numbers. Do all that you can within your first 2 weeks to get 4 members on below you, and you will earn more than your money back. If you want to then turn this business into a monster income, then help those 4 people within their 2 weeks to also get their 4 people. That way, everybody start managing their income, start managing their risk, start turning their little bit of a investment, if you can call it that. It's not an investment because we don't give you any returns or anything like that. But the point is, at least you make your money back. So, what happens when you're the last person on earth to join and there aren't any more people? Ooh, there goes the pyramid alarms and the Ponzi alarms. Forget that nonsense. With every package that you buy, you get a bunch of those Crowd1 rewards. That's the first thing. So even if you're the last guy on earth to join, you still got value out of that. I'll explain that in a minute. Secondly, pyramids and Ponzi's don't have residual income or annuity income. So the concept of the annuity income, if we give those companies that are online more traffic and they make more profit, we said that 40% of that profit comes back to you and me in the form of residual income. So whatever, this is just an example. So if that's the total amount of money that's come in, all that happens is they take that money and split it equally across 21 levels. So if you're the person at the bottom here, you've just joined the business. This whole thing is designed to basically give you a desire to want to go up these levels as high as you can, up to 21. So if you're at the bottom here, you're probably going to share your portion with about 4 million other people. So naturally, you're not going to get a lot of money. That's the whole idea. But when you onboard more people, either yourself personally, or you help the people below you. Now, in a pyramid or a Ponzi, nobody helps anybody to go up. The guy on top, you don't know what he looks like. He takes your money and he's gone. You never see him again. They promise to come in the bottom. They never do. That's why it falls flat in the end. But here, you're going to get to levels going up here on a bonus called the streamline bonus, that unless I help the amount of people per requirement per level to also get to at least my level or higher, I can't move any further. So this is a business of helping each other. So the bottom line, as you go up this ladder, in this case, obviously less and less and less people means more and more money coming your way. But if you're earning this money on the 15th of every month, very nice, in the middle of the month, for those of you who still do earn salaries, that's a huge supplement, guys. If you're earning it in the form of euro, and you can times that by 20 times in this country, who knows where the rand-euro exchange rate is going to end up? The euro is also being beaten up at the moment, like every other currency on the planet. But I tell you what, we are 20 times worse off than the euro as we speak, and we still got junk status to contend with on top of that. We are in deep, deep trouble. I would be much more or much less polite if I didn't have respect for you guys of what we are actually in. But you know what I'm talking about, believe me. So folks, here's our timeline. We're sitting here in May. Every single month, something is going live, going forward. That's for Filgo. Mixter is starting with their products from September onwards. Every month, something will go live. We already received our first residual income the 15th of May. That's passed. Some of you were smiling, some of you were not. But the idea is get up that ladder so you can start smiling and start earning a proper income sooner rather than later. This is a one-shot deal. You can only have one package. Get on with it. Now, next month is an interesting month because not only in the middle of June are we launching more products on the 6th of June during that online event, but the 15th of June, for the first time, we're not just getting the monthly payout from the profits of those companies that are live in the countries that are live already. By the by, all the biggest markets haven't even launched yet. South Africa hasn't even launched yet, but the games in that are live in some of the places. So, 15th of June, for the first time, we're not just getting the monthly residual income, but also the quarterly dividend payouts. Now that depends on how many of these Crowd1 rewards you own. That's why if you buy a higher and higher and higher package, you can earn more of them from the onset. That will increase your quarterly 3 monthly payments on the dividends of the profits in total. So 15th of June, September, December, as you can see here, that's very nice, being the 15th, getting a double whammy payment. Now, as we go along, more and more products are being made available. More and more companies are coming on board. One day, this library of ours will be filled with companies that will appeal to every single one of you. You see, at the moment, gambling doesn't appeal to everyone. It's against religion. Some countries don't even allow it. Gaming in your house and my house right now, either your kids' home or your grandkids' home, they are playing games like no business, which are costing you a fortune in airtime. If not in airtime, those so-called free games on your phones or on your PCs, they're not free after all. The salesman was just telling you a little bit of a white lie to sell the product to you. That's why one handset, cell phone, costs over 20 grand and another one costs 2 grand. If you strip them down, there's only a PC board in each one of them with a battery, a camera, a screen, and some kind of a casing. How on earth can one cost more than 18,000 rand than the other? I'll tell you how. Because the games on them are not free. You've been suckered. That salesman in the shop, you should tie his ears in a knot behind his head for telling you that lie. You see, in the end, no company works for free. They work for big, big profits. By buying that expensive cell phone, purely because of a brand name, you've now paid 600 times more for those games than what you should have. That's why. So folks, the games are either subsidized by the PC manufacturer or the handset manufacturer or even the cell phone operator because you're spending more money on data. So this business gives you a chance to get some of that hard-earned money back in your pocket. So this table over here is called your network level. Now, to open your residual income for gaming and to fall into pool 1, you need to have at least 500 points below you. How do you get 500 points? By signing up at least 6 white packages for 90 points each. It will give you more than 500. Or just 2 black packages. For 270 points each, you'll be more than 500. Or 1 gold package for 750 points. Or 1 titanium for 2,250. Your account is open forever to receive residual income. So far from the gambling guys, one of these days from the gaming guys as well, and one of these days from whoever else is queuing up so that we can do their marketing for them. Now, as you start introducing people, remember you don't need more than 20 personal people at this point. Then all you do is you simply help those 20 to also get their 20, and you start traveling up the scale. Get to this level over here, I'll see you on one of these cruises, guys. That was last year's cruise on the MSC Bellissima, 400 meters long, 18 floors above water, the digital ceiling in the boat. You can watch your rugby on that ceiling if you want, lying on the floor. Changes every 5 minutes. It won the Best Ship Award last year for all the MSC cruise ships. On the bridge over there, that's the Crowd1 group photo for everybody that made it to that cruise. Ponzi? A hell of a Ponzi if I take you on cruises, times 50,000 rand a person. Then, this was the second ship called the Seaview. It would have sailed 2 weeks ago. For the moment, it's just been postponed. Here you can see I qualified for that one as well. But guys, I've already qualified for the 3rd trip at the end of the year. This one over here. Now listen to me carefully tonight. Give this thing a go for 2 months. See how high you can get up this list. It doesn't take a miracle to get to these levels over here for the boat trip, believe you me. It simply takes focus and a dedication to do what you need to do. Now I'm telling you tonight, on your cell phone under A, there's more than 20 people that can do with a euro income in these economic times. Believe you me, you know what I'm talking about. Just get those people to join you to get their hands on a euro income and help those 20 then to get their 20 before the 1st of August. It can be done. It's easy. You can be on this ship, and that's this cruise over here out of Dubai. Either it get postponed or whatever, but you'll get remuneration for that trip one way or another. If you can get yourself from that level, wherever you are, to this level here, you'll be invited to what's called the bucket list getaway. You see, a lot of people earn a lot of money in conventional business, but sadly, they don't have the time to really enjoy themselves. Now, what can be better without having to buy these babies, to be able to drive them any way you like, to live on these super yachts, and then to fly in helicopters up and down to your favorite destinations, all on the house. Just get yourself on this level. Now, before you say, ooh, that's a bridge too far, I'm currently there. I'm a slow coach. I'm 11 months in the business. There are people only a few months in the business that's already on this level here. However, my mentor in the business is only 1 month longer than me in the business, and she's now on this level over here. The people that have put her in the business are now here. And the games haven't launched all around the globe yet, guys. We're running out of levels. There we go again. Sorry, just while that's happening. Somebody somewhere joined the business. 24/7 it goes like that, guys. You're either in or you're not. That's all I can tell you. So here's your package options. You can get a white educational package, which will give you 90 points. You saw the points. 270 for black, 720 for gold, 2250 for titanium. And only during the special that's on at the moment, because of those events being cancelled, this package is available. It's not available under normal circumstances, but it will give you 3,600 points. So for 99 euros, 299 euros, 799, 2499, you get 100 euro worth of owner's rights here, or rather rewards. You get 300 euro worth of rewards over here. You get 1,000 euro worth of rewards over here, and 3,500 here, not to mention 4,500 there. So the more of these rewards you own, the higher your quarterly dividend payouts. That's why this is not a Ponzi. So another bonus called a streamlined bonus, I'll show you that on the live system just now. You basically get paid for every single person that joins this business after you. Whether you know them or not, whether they're in this country or not, doesn't matter where they are. But you can only on a white package earn up to streamline level 4. Then you have to upgrade to black to be able to go to level 8, upgrade to gold to go to level 12, upgrade to at least titanium to get to level 15 at least out of 20. Now I'm currently here, I'm on level 16. I cannot progress any further unless out of those 20 personal people below me, I've actually got 24, but out of them, I have to help at least 15 of them to also get from whatever level they're on to at least this level, the same level as me, before I can progress. Have you ever heard of a pyramid or a Ponzi where you have to help the people below you to get to either your level or higher than you so that you can progress? I don't think so. So the people telling us this is a pyramid or Ponzi clearly have no idea what goes on here. So there's your package, white package for 99 euro, 2,000 rand. Now the special at the moment, the special is called the epic special. I call it the bump up special because this is what happens. You buy a white package tonight for 2,000 rand, you get bumped up for free to the 6,000 rand black package. Right there, you've saved 4,000 rand. You buy in on a black package, you get bumped up to the 16,000 rand gold package. You've saved 10K. You want to go higher because of the more reward value that you get with the higher packages. You buy gold, you get bumped up to titanium. You buy titanium, you get bumped up to pro. This is only available when the special is on. Now, for those of you who are Crowd1 members already, If you are already on a white package, if you pay the difference, 4,000 Rand to get to black, you'll be bumped up to gold instead, 10K saving. If you're on black, you upgrade to gold, you'll be bumped up to titanium, 34K saving. And the sweet spot, if you're on gold and you upgrade to titanium, you'll be bumped up to pro. So guys, don't waste this opportunity. Get yourself as high up on the package level, which gives you more and more rewards, so that from the 15th of June, and for your quarterly payouts, the 15th of September, if you joined after the end of April, the 15th of December, you can have as many rewards as you possibly can for higher payouts. Your rewards also increase every Wednesday. You get a whole bunch of them for free. Now, to put that in perspective for you, if you're on a white package, then tomorrow you'll receive about 4 or 5 rewards for free. If you're on a titanium, you'll receive over 500 rewards for free. If you're on a pro, you'll receive over 700 rewards for free. Huge difference. Do not smirk at the value of these rewards. A few years ago, a thing called Bitcoin started. Nobody knows how or who or what. It started on the dark web, there where they sell drugs and guns and don't know what all else. Today, none of us can afford a Bitcoin, a proper Bitcoin, because I don't know if you got $6,000 or $8,000 lying under your pillow, but I certainly don't. Now, if you think Bitcoin has become powerful, if we get this business right, these Crowd1 rewards will become more powerful and more valuable than Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, and Bitcoin shares put together. Why do I say that? Well, listen to this. If 200 people walk past your front door tonight, you take them one by one and sit them down and ask them to please explain Bitcoin to you. You're going to get 200 different answers, because no one on the planet actually knows everything about Bitcoin. We like to believe we do until someone starts asking you questions. Now, here's the difference. If 200 preschool children walk past your front door tonight, you take them one by one, sit them down, and please ask them to explain to you what is a game. You're going to fall on your back, because without knowing how to officially read and write, 90% of them will probably take out their own smartphones, age 4 years or 5 years old, and they will go and play probably 10 or 20 games that will make your head spin. Absolute experts, no formal education. Where would you like to invest your money? Bitcoin, where nobody knows what's going on, and we all know what that has become worth, or something that every single person on the planet, 5 billion smartphones, have tapped into. I'm not going to show you this tonight. I want to take you straight to the screen. I'll show you the live system in a minute. So if you ask me to summarize for you on one single page why you should entertain joining Crowd1, then this would be it. Literally today, we went to 5.5 million people. Now, these are independent companies that do rankings of all kinds of companies for all kinds of reasons. We find ourselves in positions like this. Look at some of the big names below us. People that have been in business since 1959 are behind us in literally only 1 year of existence. We're the only company that's got an official relationship with Google and with Apple. It took 7 months to put the Apple relationship in place. Normally, to launch an app takes 24 to 48 hours. They just want to check if you don't break anything. 7 months to get that one right. 3 months to put this agreement in bed. We are a 100% mobile business, which can be explained by all of these facts you see here. Not only were we the fastest company to 1 million people, it took, just to compare quickly, it took Facebook a year to reach 1 million members. Make no mistake about this tonight. Because of South Africa, Crowd1 reached 1 million people in 6 months. We were the fastest company to 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, and I should update this to 5.5 million. I can't keep up with the updates anymore. On our best day so far, under normal circumstances, we reached 179,000 plus people for the day. That has never ever been done. Like I said, tomorrow night is Wednesday. From Wednesday 2 weeks ago to now, we have not joined less than 40,000 people a day. There is no other business that's doing that, especially in these times. There's already been 3 cruises in 14 months. Just before the lockdown, a lady said to me in one of the live presentations one night, I don't think there's any CEO in Sandton that's gone on 3 cruises in 14 months. And at first, it didn't make sense to me until she said to me, they might have money, but who can afford to take 3 cruise holidays in 1 year, basically? There's no time to do that in conventional business. On top of that, you still have the bucket list recognitions. Folks, we only got a once-off joining fee. There are no products to sell. And whether you want to hear it or not, but people love playing games. They love entertainment. We don't need to encourage them to go and play. You show them a portal, they'll be there in a flash. If we can earn our commission in euro, in my opinion, this is the single biggest reason you want to join this business. And that's why more than 1.5 million South Africans have got an income thanks to Crowd1 in less than 9 months so far. 1.5 million, folks. There's no other industry, nor is there any government around the world that's created 1.5 million jobs in less than 9 months. When we earn a euro income and you times it by 20, for any one of these income streams or all of them at the same time, not just for onboarding people, that's where the pyramid Ponzi schemers get stuck. By the by, there are 5 bonuses, as you saw, for onboarding people, because it is our core business to do the customer acquisition for the companies across our platform. However, the internal rewards, even if you're the last person on earth to join this business, you get those rewards associated to your educational package. By the by, you can join Crowd1 for free if you want. We know them as red accounts, those red blocks. Another lady calls it a Roy prop. Those red little dots that you see, people can join Crowd1 for free. They can become part of the crowd. Maybe they just like the positive vibe here for a change in this negative environment we find ourselves in. You see, not everybody's got the cash to join. But the point is, you can join Crowd1 for free if you want. The bottom line, these educational packages, you can even buy them in bulk, get a discount, and then sell them in retail if you want. There's an extra income stream that's worth an absolute fortune. Folks, anything that comes in euro is worth a fortune in our country, anything. On top of that, you can get monthly residual or annuity income. Means you set up something once and it keeps paying you. The word residual and pyramid and Ponzi doesn't belong in the same paragraph, never mind the same sentence. I don't know how hard it is for people to understand it, but I see some people really struggle with this. Then on top of that, if we do provide those companies with profit, they are happy to share it with us, because if you're making more money, why on earth wouldn't you be happy to share it? And you can tap into those dividends every 3 months from the amount of rewards that you own. Now, these rewards still go up in value all the time. The cherry on the cake. Crowd1 has got a relationship with a bank called Union Pay. For those of you, every time you go and pay with your card somewhere, either at a shop or a garage or wherever you buy something, take a note of the card machine. Normally, there's 2 stickers on it, a Visa or a MasterCard sticker. The new machines have now got a Union Pay sticker on as well. You see the same sticker, this one here, you see on ATMs. If you're in a coffee shop or a restaurant, that little folder they bring your slip in, some of them have got this Union Pay sticker on already. So what can be better, earning a euro income, out of all of these income streams for multiple companies and then getting access to that cash via a Visa debit card that you can swipe at any ATM worldwide and get your cash straight from either euro, even from Bitcoin or cryptos, into your account. That means this card turns you and me into a tourist in our country. That simply means whatever you go and buy, it doesn't matter if it's your petrol or your food at your favorite grocery store or your kids' school clothes, your car, your houses, whatever. What can be better than paying 20 times less for that item than what you're paying currently with your rand income if you're lucky enough to have one? Folks, if you've got a better idea how we can tap into a trillion US dollar market less than a year without paying more than 2,000 Rand once off, I'll listen to what you've got to say. We've created 1.5 million incomes for people that come to meetings without shoes on in this country. Their clothes are full of holes. They give their last food to me to eat. That's what's going on in this country. No electricity in the Makuku. The ceiling is hanging on the floor in one corner. But those people somehow, almost like a Stockfeld style, scrape together the money to buy in. Together. 3 weeks later, they sit on a gold package. 3 more weeks later, they sit on a titanium package worth 50,000 Rand. That generates enough cash so they can start putting petrol in their cars again to open up more meetings. The next meeting is not in the Makuku, it's in the community hall. 300 people sit there. Because you see, it doesn't matter how rich or poor you are, everybody knows people. If there's one business that can lift this country back on its legs again, it's this business. Because there's 5 billion potential people in the world that must still sign up to this business. Out of 2 billion of them are gamers. I think this number is way, way, way underestimated during lockdown. I think it's more like 4 or 5 billion people that's also gamers. Now you guys, with your smartphones, you're in this bracket. And in 2018, before any viruses or any financial disasters, you guys helped to download 194 billion applications for that year. That's 19 times more applications than people on the planet. That's what's going on here. There's no ceiling to this thing. There's no limit. Folks, when IPO Hub, an independent company, released a little report like this on the 1st of December last year, saying that Johan Staal van Holstein, the CEO of Crowd1, plans to IPO, initial public offer, Crowd1, at $1 billion valuation on the stock exchange. All I can say to you tonight, you better be in this company before that happens. Because once that happens, the affordability boat has left the harbor and you left on the kai. Just like with Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, all of those companies put together. Because none of us can afford those shares today. This was the event at Gallagher Estate. 7,000 people when the office opened up here in South Africa. That was the event in Durban, ICC. This is a hell of a Ponzi if it's a Ponzi, if you ask me. This is what the normal meetings are looking like when there's no lockdown. This is 7 days a week, guys. That's how the people across Africa are joining this business. There's Crowd1's offices in Sandton. If you know where Mandela's statue is on Sandton Square, by Sandton City, it's behind the statue's back on the 2nd floor in the Regis offices. And yes, this guy, Jonathan Strom, did live in Nigeria. In fact, that's why he got the job as the director of Africa, because he understands Africa like no other Swedish guy they could find. He used to run a cosmetic company there. He's now moved house to Sandton, but because of the online events, he's in Europe at the moment. There is a lady appointed in the Sandton offices already. It's on the 2nd floor of the Regis offices. So don't get nervous when you see he lived for a couple of years in Nigeria. He knows Nigeria like the back of his hand. I've been to Nigeria myself with this lady over here. President 1-star, President 3-star, directors 3-star, director 2-star. That's me, by the by. This is my wife, Rosemary, for those of you who don't know. I'm not sure where the other people are because they're not from our groups. But the point is, guys, this is what the people do with their money. Now, I should really start updating this slide, but there's no more room, so I'll probably have to create a second slide. This is to show you every single item in this slide was bought cash within 9 months, because this slide is a couple of months old. That gentleman in our own KwaZulu-Natal in Richards Bay bought that GTI cash with Crowd1 money. These ladies are from the Philippines, and I love this picture. This lady just loves her car. This one hasn't even taken, nor has she taken the plastic off the seat yet. But that gentleman bought his second one. This gentleman bought 2 of them. There's our leader in the country, Smile Masila. He buys 2 of them at the same time. Mr. Botswana over here bought first his BM, and then he went for the helicopter. This gentleman here is showing you that he bought this X6 BMW M Sport. That's a 2 million rand car in 4 months cash. Let's go see if these people are talking the truth or whether they're just playing games to try and get you to sign up. When I go to the live system, here we go. My favorite thing to look at every morning when you wake up, look at the South African flags here, by the by, is to see how many people have joined this business after you and me. So the long and short, guys, 5,433,145. That was what the number was standing on when I logged in for the presentation an hour ago. Look at these little pop-ups. By the by, these are supposed to be sleeping. They're still signing people up. It's way past midnight here. Look at this. It's faster than a sign up per second, guys. There's somebody in Madagascar, somebody in Spain. There's a South African. It's becoming insane. You're either in or you're not. Now, I don't know the people from these countries, and I don't want to know them. You can even spot the South African flags even if I go fast like that, but that's just the last couple of sign-ups. I don't want to know them. Will I take a couple of euros from every one of them? For sure. You'll be a fool not to. Not in this economy. Company's called Impact Crowd Technology. There's the address. There's the tax number. You can go to About Us. That will take you through to ICT's website, where you can read everything from the corporate governance to go and see pictures of the directors and who they are. If you haven't done it, please do it. Read your terms and conditions, guys. It will answer most of your questions. Now, for every person that pops up here right now, whether I know them or not, is irrelevant. I'm sitting on level 16 of the Streamline bonus, and currently that's worth for me 1,250 euros of Crowd1 rewards per week. Like I said earlier, I can't go from 16 to 17 unless I help at least 15 of those people underneath me, my personally sponsored people, to also get to at least a titanium package. Interesting. But why do I want to help them? Because if I get to level 20 over here, which is the top, my earnings per week will become 2,250 euro of rewards per week. That's 9,000 euros per month. Times the exchange rate, that's over 200,000 rand worth of Crowd1 rewards per month. Just that bonus is worth my while. There's a bit of all the marketing stuff I showed you. There's the Durban event, guys. The people were sitting there like ants. This is Mixter. That's a field go. So there's the cruise at the end of the year. Just a quick one while this is there. Those gentlemen there. Bjorn is a Swedish guy. He was the first guy to sign up in January last year. He also naturally became the first president because technically everybody's below him. Until a lady from KwaZulu-Natal came past. The name is Sabu. Although Mr. Smile signed her in, Sabu became the first female president in the world and only the second president in literally 4 months. She ran rings around these guys that were in for 6 months already. Proud South African nurse from KwaZulu-Natal. These two gentlemen over here brought the business to Africa. Rens, he's a Dutch guy, and his Dutch buddy George. My team all fall in George's team. Mr. Peter Jacobson is the marketing director. So when we go up here, finally, there's my package. I didn't start on a Titanium Pro package worth 80 grand. I started on a white package, which I didn't even have money for. I got sponsored into the business. In other words, somebody lent me the money. That was end of June last year. Here's my left leg and there's my right leg. I started putting people in my left leg. I started putting people in my right leg. I earned €3.60 for each one that joined, plus everyone that I matched on the one leg with the other leg. So 1 for 1, I earned €36. That money came out. As you can see, my right leg at the moment is way in front of my left leg. This is like a scale. The perfect balancing point that we try to achieve is 0-0. But my right leg is 323,000 points ahead of my left leg at the moment. So I've already earned the €3.60 out of there. It's sitting here. I've also got, it's not that the people here aren't doing anything. It's just this one is growing faster than that one. So everyone that signs up here, I also get a 360 for the person here, plus the €36 bonus. So at the moment, I've got €129,000 sitting waiting for me here. It's already earned. But to get it out there into my wallet, I need to pull a bit of finger myself. So what I need to do to get this out is to now work on this leg that's behind that one, to try and catch that one. So 80% of this money here will go to my wallet. So I use that money to upgrade from white to black, black to gold, gold to titanium, and eventually to Titanium Pro. But 20% of this money become more rewards. So at the moment, I only started by last year with 142 rewards. So within 11 months, I'm sitting with over 500,000 rewards. That's worth €2 each. So 2 times 558 is over €1.1 million in value today. I can only sell these rewards, should I want to, 3 months after the games are live. Alternatively, the 15th of next month, whatever money we do get for the profits of the games that are available is times this number. Now, it doesn't matter if we earn a percentage of €1. It will still be worth my while times 500,000 points. Guys, get yourselves in this thing while we can still afford to do so as South Africans. So the first place you can earn money is rewards. The second place is money. So not only did I take this money and upgrade my package, I also started introducing more people. Because once you've got money, you can do anything you like. You can even complement other businesses because we don't compete with a single other business. So the reality is, that's me, there's my left leg, and there's my right leg. There's my personally sponsored people or personally introduced people. There's only 24. Those red ones don't count. So those 24 people, I must try and help all of, 15 of them to get to at least a titanium package. I've got 5 to go. But the point is, for everyone that joined either on a white package like that guy, or a gold one like these, or titanium like my son over there, or titanium pro like my wife and my friend, for every single one of them, you earn money or points. So, when you go to your account, let me just go back to my main account so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's my main account, and you can see the money that's in my wallet at the moment, €2,548. When I go to my account, I can go and draw that money, but only once I've done my KYC. KYC means know your customer. We call it RICA. You take a photo of your ID card or your driver's license, both sides, upload it, and then you let somebody take a photo of your face where you're standing against a white wall in bright sunlight. Then you can come and draw your money here to your bank account. There's the money in my wallet. By putting in my normal bank account details here, get your SWIFT code from your branch, you can then draw the money. The bottom line is, some banks pay quicker than other banks. Capitec seems to be the fastest. I don't know why. Or you can draw your money to Bitcoin. So there's the money. You put in your Bitcoin wallet and you hit the withdrawal button. That's it. Once we get our cards, it will be much quicker and less painful. So if you've got any technical questions, you can go to support over here and log your question. Invoices for the taxman, you can print them out, hand them in with your tax return. Because here's your financials, guys. Your earnings is the financial or the accounting side of the business. So here's your income. Every single thing is time and date stamped and logged. So there you can see, there's the €3.60 I've earned for people joining. Now, I don't know who these people are, but the point is, €3.6 times 15 transactions on one page times 256 pages in the last 11 months will give you that income up there. This one over here, here's those €36 bonuses. Ooh, there's a nice one. Somebody must have bought a big package, €108. Hello. The point is the average is €36. So €36, the same story, times 15 transactions on a page, times 87 pages so far, will give you the total on top there. So those two put together, that's what Crowd1 has been worth in cold hard cash in 11 months so far. If you think this is money you can do without, then I'm not sure what you're earning, because €209,000 times 20 is over 4 million rand in 11 months. Guys, I'm not even a fish in the pond. I'm a little tadpole. I don't know if I've lost my tail yet or not. The point is, I'm still one of the Mickey Mouse guys. This business can create as much money as the effort you're putting in. The harder you work in Crowd1, the more money you make. The harder you work in your job, the same pay you will take home, if you are fortunate enough not to have received your little letter yet in this economy. Folks, let me tell you what, even if you're fortunate enough to still have a job, then get this thing as a little sideline nest egg that could be a backstop when the pudding really comes down on us. But don't play games with this opportunity. The last thing I want to show you tonight is, or maybe the last two things. You can also earn an income from those, selling those codes I told you about. So there's your packages. If you buy these packages in bulk, in other words, at least 5 or 10 at a time, you can either get a 5% or discount, a 10% discount. So once you have a little bit of money in your account, take that money and buy 10 of these packages one shot, which if you get a 10% discount, means you get one package for free. So this is Crowd1's way of giving you a little bit of income to do the admin of loading people. Yet another income, which nobody explains to everybody, which I can't understand, and another reason why this is not a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme. Folks, when you go to products, there's the companies that's already on board. You can buy our magazine for €1. My Grid Hub is where you do your educational, your self-education. Please go in there, go to that website, and go and familiarize yourself with what goes on there. Afilgo is the gambling company, and Mixter is the gaming company, and the cards, our Visa debit cards are here. There we go again. Now, Afilgo is going live as we speak. Game by game, country by country. These guys start later in the year. From those products, all of these products, we all get a cut every single month. These are only the first 5. One day there'll be 500, if not 5,000, that you can tap an income from, spending time on your mobile phone. So the last thing I want to show you, I'm done. Let's see if our number increased. So if I refresh there, how many members have joined after me? 5,441,000. When I logged on, it was 433,000. That was already up from yesterday. So when I logged on this afternoon and I wrote it down, It's 433. That's now gone up to 441. 145,387. So we've literally grown by 7,000 people in the last hour having this chat. And they're not stopping, guys. Look at this. The person that got you to watch this only needs your full names and surname, your street address and your email address, your telephone number, and your date of birth to register you on the system. They will also supply you with a bank account for the various teams. It's different. So please find out from the person that got you to watch this where you can deposit your money. And then the admin guys, once they've loaded you like these guys, once you will also pop up on the system like this when you load it, and your proof of payment WhatsApp has been received. They will then give you your username and password so that you can simply go to www.crowd1.com and you can log in, or in the meantime you can download from the App Store or the Play Store the Crowd1 app. Install it, but wait for your username and password. Folks, my name is Derick. Tomorrow night, same time, same place. Please show this to all your friends and neighbors and family, especially the people that have not got an income already. They might not have an income, but the point is they know people. Let's get those people back on their feet while there's still time. Thank you for your time and your effort tonight.